365 days ago, I quit social media. I not only started my own business, made my first 5-figure year while being a full-time student at university and maintaining a 4.0 GPA, as well as receiving job offers of my dream. Like, I was able to do so much in the time that I gained from not having social media. But people don't like to talk about that. It's not easy. Like, your girl missed Black Twitter. I miss TikTok. You know, I found out about the guy who was like doing this.
Trying to come back, blocking the lead. I gotta show I'm standing on beat, standing on bench, giving it peace, baby. I already know.
Hopefully some of y'all get that reference, but that guy ate, and I could only watch it vicariously through TikToks that my friends sent me, and I didn't really get to be there in the moment. I was even sad when TikTok got banned, and I didn't even have it downloaded. So, anyways, it's not easy. You lose your source of dopamine, you lose some of the connections that you made with your friends, and overall, if you're using it as a creative like me, you lose your outlet. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I worked my way up to have this 1-year detox be effective, but also maintaining my happiness. People don't realize that, yes, when you give up TikTok, you give up a source of happiness. And no, you're not a loser to admit that. Like, it's true. It's funny. Duh. Instagram is hilarious. Some comments... In this video, we're going to talk about how you can effectively detox, get back your time, and also redirect that time into things that are happier. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Kayla. Welcome back if you aren't new, but hi, nice to meet you. I am a college student at the University of Michigan, Ross School of Business, but in high school, I was a 4.0 student, and in college, I'm a 3.98, so 4.0 student again. Gotta pat myself on the back. I am able to do a lot of things because I make time for it all. And I started to realize that your girl did not have time to be scrolling on TikTok. And also, it wasn't healthy for me. I don't know if you guys can relate to scrolling on Instagram and looking at a model and being like, man, I'm big back. Like, I will never look like her, or she's so gorgeous, I wish I looked like her or him or whoever you're idolizing at the time. Or maybe you're on TikTok and you realize that even though you're laughing, you're feeling worse and worse. Like, as the hours go on, you're not like really happy, you're just happy at the moment, if that makes sense. We've all been there, we've all figured that out, and I realized that really wasn't for me. But how can we make sure that you are going to have an effective detox that won't have you relapsing, okay? Because I've had my friends being like, yeah, I quit social media. And then she's sending me a TikTok. Girl, I thought we quit social media. How did you get TikTok if you quit? I get it. So the first place I want you guys to start is actually focusing on what the problem is. That may shock you, but if you're trying to quit social media, it's obviously a problem, no? So I really want you guys to think, why are you quitting social media? Because you need to find that purpose. Otherwise, you're just going to get right back on the app because you haven't really identified the problem. For me, it was my self-worth and my identity. I scrolled so much, I started losing who I thought I was and really thinking negatively about myself. But for some of you, it can be solely productivity purposes, or maybe you're feeling like you're not connecting with your friends in real life, or maybe you're down a rabbit hole and you feel like the algorithm is targeting you, because I felt like my algorithm was targeting me. Start there. What I like to say, and for my friends who are always trying to figure out how do you get off of social media and how do you get into the detox phase, social media is not the problem. Social media is the cause. People always say social media is a problem, it's causing depression, like all of this stuff. Social media, yes, caused depression. The problem is depression. Of course, you can get rid of the cause and blah, 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 but y'all get my point. Once you've done that, then you need to work your way up into the progression. I hate, and I'm a victim. I hate those apps that say, oh, set a timer for when you can open the app again. If I set the timer and the password, why won't I just use the password and the timer? It's my phone, and I set the password. When you want to get back on social media, just because you set a password, it isn't going to stop you. It isn't going to stop you. If you set a password on your phone using screen time, you really think that's going to stop you from opening the social media app? Really? Really? No. So phase 1 of getting into a social media detox, you got to delete that app, sis. You got to delete that app. You got to delete the app, and I'm telling you from my heart, you got to delete the app. You cannot have the app on your phone. No, you can't have it on your iPad. No, you can't have it on your laptop. Delete the app. I even challenge you, if you really want to commit, delete the account. Do you need people to know what you did last summer? And no, them TikToks will not go viral. Okay, they're like 17 years old. They might be used in a court case for some of y'all. Delete the social media account, delete the social media app. That's where you need to start, whether you're doing a 1-day cleanse, a 1-week cleanse, a 1-month cleanse, a 1-year cleanse. If you have the app on your phone, you will use it. Delete it. And then also, when you delete it, you cannot hop into productivity mode. That is another thing that I see people, mistake I see people make a lot. You can't delete social media and then just be productive. You know why? Because social media was fun, right? If you take away that TikTok feed, you have nothing fun left. You're going to associate not having TikTok with being in the boredest state of your mind. Like, you're going to be like, wait, life without TikTok is horrible. When you delete TikTok, you need to go to a party. When you delete TikTok, you need to go outside, touch some grass. You delete TikTok, play some video games. Associate not having social media accounts, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, I don't care. I deleted even YouTube. Whatever it is, when you delete that first one, you need to find something that is also fun. Otherwise, you're not going to like being on a social media detox. That's why they say when you're on a diet, right? Like, it's not that you can't have sweet things. You just need to have healthier sweet things. That's what I mean about TikTok. It's not that you can't have fun. You just need to find healthier ways to have fun. Okay, you assess the problem. You deleted the app. And then you found something fun in replacement of actually not having social media. So what do you do after that? You deleted social media. You don't have access to that dopamine. You may have a new hobby, but you're missing the trends and you have the fear of missing out. I have to say the next step after that is to really find peace with being friends with yourself. You need to, people may call me crazy, but I like to talk to myself. I find myself very funny, and you're going to have to live with yourself for the rest of your life, so you better find yourself funny. That's just the life. That's just the truth of the matter. If you don't find yourself funny, then what are you gonna do? Entertain yourself, find new ways to fill up that time. But also then, once you're about 1 to 2 weeks, 3 weeks in, then I'll say you can start being productive again. Then you can be like, oh, let me go and start grinding work with this new extra found free time, or let me go talk to my friends, or try to, recruit or pick up a new skill. I would say give yourself about a month of not trying to be productive while you're detoxing before you jump in. Otherwise, I just like to believe that you'll go back faster. Maybe you guys have stronger wills than me, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, my self-control is low. If I get bored, I'm downloading the app. It's my phone. You know what I'm saying? So just be kind to yourself in those first couple of months. Maybe you delete social media, but you're still spending time on your phone. That's okay. That's normal. And I can talk about that in a different video, just because that means you're just addicted. You have a codependency thing with your phone, which is normal. I had one too. But be kind to yourself in those couple of months. Maybe you re-download it for a couple of days and then you delete it again. You have to realize that you're still making progress, right? Those 1 to 2 days that you didn't have social media are 2 days more than you had in the last maybe 5 years or so, or however long you've been using social media. So as you continue adding days, it gets a little bit easier and you can be, a lot prouder of yourself as you go on, but still be happy with the small goals. Still be happy with the small progress that you may be making. But that about does it for this video. That's my intro and that's my tips of advice for someone who is trying to start a social media detox. If you're going to do anything, you have to do the things mentioned in this video. I would say in the order that I mentioned them. Otherwise, in my personal experience, and I'm a year in, you will go back. But thank you so much for watching. If you watched this far, I would love for you to drop in the comments below why you are quitting social media. Not only may it be encouraging to find other people who have similar reasons like you, but you also could, validate someone's insecurities or someone's feelings about themselves. So I think it would be a great thing to get going down below. But I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. My name is Kayla and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.